welcome back to Shaving with Peg Light. Appreciate you being here. Thanks for joining me. Alright, I was tagged by Paul Shaving Fox to do my top 11 razors for 2023. So here we go. Excuse me. The first one is style. There's 11 categories. First one is style. Now remember, these are my choices. Yours may be different. For style, for me, I don't think there's anything sexier than this. Okay? That is just, to me, that's it. It's the toggle, adjustable. This is a 58. Toggle adjustable. It's a, oh, I can't read. I haven't got my magnifying glass. But it's a 58. Open it up, adjust. You may not be able to hear the clicks. There's a microphone over there, I think. Okay. Anyways, that's it. Say what you want. That's my choice. Okay. Excuse me. Oh. Budget razor. If you guys follow my channel, you already know which is my favorite budget razor, because this gives you a better shave than a 34C. It's the, if we can get it right, I don't know if that'll pick it up. See where it says Concord? It's a $8 razor on either eBay or Amazon. It's similar to a Gillette Tech. I got a Tech here. Giving away one of my own. It's a very similar head. It's a little bit more of an aggressive shave. It's a better shave than a 34C. But for $7-8, if you're just getting into this hobby, this is a great starting point. This is a very, very good razor. Okay. Underappreciated. I have a lot of razors. I've got almost 200 razors. As far as underappreciated goes, just for anybody out there, I have to say the Gillette Tech. I don't know what they're going for on Amazon or eBay now. They used to be $15 to $20. They're probably $25 to $30 now. But the good old standard 3-piece. Oh, there goes my washer. 3-piece Gillette Tech, I think, is very, very underappreciated. It's more on the mild side, but still a very efficient and good shaver. That's why it lasted so long. That's why they made them for so long. My premium razor, probably because it's my most expensive one, because they're hard to find. Is the Merkur Vision. It's the big boy of the future. Beautiful hunkin' chunk of razor. Look at a gap. Look at a blade gap on that sucker. You can close it right down. This could have gone in my most aggressive. It's right up there with the Future as far as aggressiveness. They're hard to find. They're expensive. Just so if you go looking for one, just be prepared to pay good money. I'm stupid. Yes, I did that. Excuse me. My Sentimental. This is the razor that started off for me. My mother bought me this as a birthday present when I turned 32. And I'm 60 now, so that's how long I've been using it. 28 years. This razor is 28 years old. And it's nothing special. Yeah, it's got a couple scuff marks and stuff from being dropped and everything. But none of the teeth are bent or broken or anything. It's just a 3-piece. See? 3-piece. Hagen 3-piece. I know the Hagens now are all twist open. But this was, I believe, their first razor. It was a 3-piece. Not quite a Tech. It's a little bit more aggressive than a Tech, but still a good shaver. My Sentimental, my first one. Now, we get into the most versatile. You could go with an adjustable here. You can go with several razors, but I think everybody's going to agree it's either the Rockwell 6C or the 6S. I've got the 6C, of course, my own handle, but the interchangeability of the heads, of the base plates, I should say. Cap's the same for all of them. You've got the 2 and the 4. You've got the 1 and the 3. And you've got the 5, 6 plate, base plate. Changes the aggression on all of them. I've heard some people complain that, and with this razor, when you look at the base, whatever number you see, that's the setting you're using. Some people complain that, oh, you got to change base plates in the middle of your shave. Yeah, but it's how long does it take to unscrew a handle and switch out the base plate? Seriously. And most people don't. Most people just shave right through. And there may be some days where I just need a quick touch up. So you use the 1 or the 2. Most people don't switch base plates in the middle of the shave. Most people don't change the settings on their adjustable. Most. Not everybody. Most. So, but as far as versatility goes, this one razor will give you whatever shave you want from mild to wild. Now for classic. What would I do for a classic? Wasn't hard for me. This was probably the easiest one to pick. The classic. For me, it's the Gillette double ring. The one that started it all. This is a 1905 double ring. Yes, they came out in 1903, but try and find a 1903. There wasn't that many 1903s made. I got a 1905. I'm still happy I have a double ring. Same razor head as a single ring. The only thing they changed was they eliminated one of the rings on the handle. Same razor head. But that's the classic to me. That's the one that started all. I don't think you can get any more classic than that. Okay, for a daily driver. This actually was not hard for me to pick. I love this little razor. I don't use it as often as I should. But it's a great razor. It's the Raka. It comes with 2 base plates for like $17, $18. You get an open comb and a closed comb. And I choose this for my daily driver because most people who shave every day for work can use the closed base plate. They can use that one every day. Nice, mild, easy shave. A little more aggressive than a Gillette Tech, but it gives you a good daily shave. Then most people who do shave every day for a week, a lot of them do not shave on the weekend. Excuse me. So now, come Monday morning when they know it's shave for work, they've got a heavier 2-day, or actually 3-day growth of all Friday, because they shave in the morning for work, all Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and now it's Monday morning, 3 days. They can put on the open comb and get that beard gone real close, nice, easy on Monday morning, and then on Tuesday, switch back to that for Tuesday through Friday. That's the handle. It's got very good grip here and here. Also, it's not bad right here because this ring here gives you a little bit of texture, a little bit to grip onto. If you shave farther down, a lot of people shave up here. This is the grip of a lot of people, actually. Pinky on the bottom. But very, very good razor. That also could have gone for my underrated because it's a very good razor. Autopilot. To me, Autopilot is a razor you can put to your face and not worried about getting cut. You just go to town, shave yourself, be done. And I don't think there's a more mild razor. This is actually sold as an extra mild razor. It's the Vikings blade Godfather. Now there's several other versions of this sold by different companies, some at cheaper prices. But this razor here is sold as extra mild. So if you're going to shave every day and you just want to go, I gotta shave, this right here, super mild, gets the job done. You want to up its aggression, put a sharper blade in it. But this is Autopilot to me. It's very hard to cut yourself with this, seriously. You really have to grind it in there. But this is one you can just, all day, I'm done. And not worry about it. Extra mild. The Godfather. Vikings blade. Now, aggressive. This was in the running. My Future was in the running. But as far as I can tell, I don't have the Sterling hyper aggressive. But from what Matthew Lawrence said, that the hyper aggressive, the blade gap was a 175. I don't know what the blade exposure is on that. If I remember correctly, he said there was a little bit of blade feel when he was using it. This has a little bit of blade feel too. Now this is my handle, or one I bought. This has blade exposure. This is a positive exposure razor head. It's a razor head, yes, you got to get your own handle. But the Yaqi Knight's helmet, it's at 1.75 millimeter blade gap with positive blade exposure. That blade gets to your skin easy. This shaves closer than the R41, which is hard to believe because that was in the running too. The Future has a whole 2 millimeter blade gap. 2 flipping millimeters on a Future. But it's a neutral blade exposure. This is 175 with positive blade exposure, which makes this more aggressive. You have way more blade feel with this. So when you got blade feel, you're close. You're in danger territory. So the Yaqi Knight's helmet. Okay, can't be ignored. This one I had a problem with. I know we're not supposed to do honorable mentions or anything, but I've got a very big dilemma here. I want to say the Gillette Black Beauty. For one reason, on the Black Beauty. Of the 4 adjustables Gillette made, the Toggle, the Fat Boy, the Slim, and the Black Beauty, this is the most aggressive one. This one will take you down to mild, like a Fat Boy or a Slim, or even a Toggle. This will take you down to mild, but this will up the aggression on all of those. This is the most aggressive adjustable they made. So this has the most variation of where you can shave at. To get really close, medium, not really aggressive, not like a Knight's helmet or anything, but more aggressive. It's actually more aggressive than a red tip. So this was what my original choice was. And then I saw CD and VT, Chris, I saw his video. And he made a very good point. I hadn't really thought about this razor, but he made a very good point. This is my honorable mention for a can't be ignored. The Star Razor. Oh, paperwork's falling out. This is the one I got from Doug from Shaving Down Under. he got a case of these in that were all brand new, had never been used, and had paperwork. I got this from him in Australia. It's the Star razor. This thing is an amazing razor. If you ever watch Rusty at the Rusty Razor, he uses his Star all the time. And there's a reason for that, guys. This is an absolutely fantastic razor, and it should not be ignored. That's why I only give the edge to the Black Beauty for one reason. It's adjustability. You can go from mild to wild, so semi-wild, with this razor. This is just locked into what it does. It's a little bit more aggressive than a Tech, even though the head is very similar. It's a little thinner, but it's a similar design. But it is a little bit more aggressive than a Tech. Not much. But it is a fantastic shaver. And Chris was right to pick that as his can't be ignored choice. I will not take that from him. I will not steal his thunder on that. He was right. That is a fantastic razor. And this video is already running too long because I like to run my mouth. And with that, I will say those are my choices. I want to see choices. Let's see. I got 3 channels I can mention. Okie Shaver. I want to see what you have as far as razors go. I know a lot of yours are vintage, but I want to see those vintage razors, what your choices are. In the description box, I'll list the categories in order, and you can go off of that. Dave in Kentucky, I don't know if you've been mentioned yet to do this, because you have one outstanding collection of vintage razors, and I'd like to see some of your choices for this. I know a lot of other people would too. Fantastic razor collection that man has. And my third one, there's a guy I want to mention, but I know he's only got 3 razors, so I can't do that, or 3 or 4 razors. I'll tell you what, I can't even really think of who I want to pick at this point. Check the description box. I'll put all my choices there. I'm torn between who I want to mention, because I got to go back and look and see who's been tagged already and who hasn't, because I don't want to double tag somebody, which I think I might have done with Dave. I'm not sure. But I'll put all 3 of my choices in the description box. Check there, guys. I appreciate you watching. And if you're tagged, please, let's see your choices, because I know some of you guys have some fantastic razors. We'd like to see what they are. I'd like to tag Jim Rowe. How about that? I don't think he watches my channel. I don't know if he watches anybody's channel. Jim Rowe. Let's see what you've got. I know he's got a good collection of vintage double-edged too. Let's see what Jim Rowe, Dave in Kentucky, and Okie Shaver have. All right, guys. See you later. Take care. Have a blessed Sunday, and have a good work week. Okay? I'll see you later tonight for a head shave. Bye. And face shave. Excuse me.